is my last night. Soon, I'll dissolve into the great nothing.
You should be at peace.
I've stayed too long. Find Delilah's spirit. Trap her with this cage of dead flesh. Set me free.
I don't understand.
You will, very soon.
Sounds like this might be the last day in this world. Confer with our allies. This is probably our final mission. Well, almost. I'm probably going to go in, take care of Duke, but then after that, we still need to deal with Delilah. So we have 2 encounters left. Probably 2 chapters. I'd be surprised if they ever send me out into the open world again to explore the city. I'll probably be spending time in actual locations for the quest from now on. The Grand Palace. The Dust District. The Dust District. I can't find the words to describe the misery here, and the grit in the air. I've been coughing for an hour straight, and my mind feels cloudy. I got rid of Paolo, the leader of the Howlers. He brought only fear and trickery. He'll trouble the city no more, and that goes for Vice Overseer Liam Byrne as well. His intolerance, his personal ambition. Could any of us live up to the expectations the Overseers demand? Whoever ends up ruling over Karnaca, it won't be a gang of cutthroats, nor will it be the Abbey. Now, I need to make sure it won't be Duke Luca Abel either. Delilah's secret. Today, I saw the effects of the Void. Leaking into Armor Stilton's house, through cracks in reality, I was able to see the past and the present simultaneously. I learned a great deal. Looking into the night of the Duke's gathering 3 years past, I watched a seance that brought Delilah's spirit from the Void, where she was trapped, and into this world. I saw that spirits preserved in an effigy made of bone by the witch Brianna Ashworth. And that effigy, holding Delilah's spirit, was given to Duke Abel for safekeeping. Now I know why Delilah cannot be killed. As long as she's not whole, she'll remain immortal. Even the outsider seemed worried. This is the information I've been seeking. Now I just need to turn it into a plan. There's a few of the items we've found throughout the game here too. Anything new? Is that new? An answer from Wyman. My Emily, your courier is only giving me scant minutes to write back before he leaves for your secret location. I'm in tears that he won't give me the location to take me along. But I trust you. I don't know if it's fair to be this angry with you, or if I should instead cry tears of joy knowing you're still alive. It seems that Morlaix is on the verge of going to war against Crystal, and the rumors from Dunwall are grim and strange. We've heard about soldiers made of metal, women commanding the trees, and whales gathering in the harbor singing their songs in reverse. I hate the whole world for being between you and me, while we should be holding hands. Please be safe, or I won't know what to do. Wyman. Wonder if there's any new people around. Yeah, this is completely cleared out. It looks like, additionally, the records are gone. Any new details? I'm seeing nothing. So I don't think any new collectible items have shown up either.
I can't believe it's taken this long for someone to go after the Duke. Another aristocratic boss, living in a palace and sucking the marrow out of the same people who built it.
Yes, I regret my affiliation with the young Duke. But his father and I were close. It was my hope that Luca would eventually grow up and learn that his actions as ruler of Serkonos have very real consequences.
He could always count on the backing of Dunwall's finances and navy. Maybe without that, he would have developed a healthy respect for the people of Serkonos. Fear of the executioner's block has been a fine motivator for many a ruler.
Once the Duke falls, it's my hope that we can build something better here. Something more representative and inclusive.
Well, didn't necessarily expect that, but there he is. He's shown up here. Any progress with the paintings? Just want to take a look around a little bit before we head out. But there may not be anything to see. In fact, I'm kind of leaning that way, yeah. So, I guess I don't have to worry about being able to interact with Stilton. I'm like, I want to see the sane Stilton that's been fixed. I wonder if Emily tries to tell him at all what happened. Or not. Maybe you shouldn't tell somebody who went crazy about the thing that made them go crazy. Kind of sounds like it'd be a little risky. Hi.
Are you ready for this?
I've been inside a dozen castles and 100 mansions, and they're the same everywhere. The Duke's palace can't be anything worse than Lady Brisby's social afternoons.
Getting inside might not be the hard part. The Duke doesn't exactly run a tight ship.
Taking down Duke Abel is only part of the puzzle. You've also got to find whatever it is he's keeping for Delilah.
You were cryptic about what you gleaned from visiting the Dust District, which is fine. The world is better with a hint of mystery. But once you're inside the Grand Palace, whatever you do could affect things in Karnaca for years to come. Remember that.
I've got a map of the Grand Palace for you, and I know something that may be useful. There's a hidden lever in the pantry that opens a passage to the Duke's vault. If he's keeping anything precious for Delilah, I suspect that's where it'll be. Beyond that, good hunting.
I'll see what I can do. I know things in Karnaca are fragile, and I've got a lot to think about after all this is done.
Those sure were noises you just made.
I hope I've been of some help to you. It's good to feel useful here near the end of my time.
So he's resigned to death.
Look at you. In a lifetime, how many monarchs have done half of what you have in a month?
Yeah, and all I had to do was get kicked out of being a monarch.
I hear the Duke's wine cellar is exquisite, if you happen to pass through. I remember telling you stories at the Hound Pits pub so long ago. How you've changed.
That's all we've got. You sick? Seems to be coughing something up, which, don't blame him, he's from the Dust District. Place is kind of miserable.
It's not widely known, but the Duke has a body double. The man is the spitting image of Luca. A likable fellow, and quite humble. I've no idea where they found him, but the Duke's double has spent years passing for the Duke. I suppose Luca always hoped his double would be there to take an assassin's bullet. Take care. I hope to see you again.
Well, if it was widely known that he had a body double, then that'd be kind of useless as a body double. People would be on the lookout for it. So not only does he have a body double, but the body double themselves is apparently a decent person, so you get to feel extra guilty if you take them out. Although I'm not really planning on killing anyone if I can avoid it. Maybe Delilah. I already kind of killed her once with Daud. That didn't work.
Ready to visit the Duke?
Alright, let's go.
Chapter 8, The Grand Palace. Self-serving and corrupt, Duke Luca Abel rules Serkonos, and orchestrated the coup against you. Enter the Grand Palace and find and eliminate the Duke, who protects himself from assassins with a body double. You must also locate Delilah's spirit, the only means of counteracting her immortality. So not only does killing the body double mean you're killing somebody who's apparently a likable person and decent person or whatever, but would probably alert the Duke immediately, which is trouble.
At the palace, the Duke has a lookalike body double, meant to confuse assassins. A friend of mine washes the linens and said the double is a smoker, if that helps. Maybe you can talk to him. She says he's a nice guy. What a shitty job. Pretending to be a tyrant like Duke Luca Abel.
It's remarkable that people tolerate the Duke.
He's got an army, control of the mines, and he's had your support from the capital. At the Duke's parties, people carve up the country while eating boiled crab.
There were parties like that in Dunwall, full of toadies sucking up to me, stabbing each other in the back.
Poor Empress. I could see those party lights from the roof of the abandoned butcher shop where I slept, in the flooded district.
I know you grew up hard, Megan. I used to wander Dunwall with my face hidden, but when I got tired of it, I could always go back to the tower. Karnaca's given me perspective.
Good. After you've eliminated the Duke, find what he's holding for Delilah and take it. When you're finished, I'll pick you up in the skiff.
Oh, back in the city streets again. Maybe there will be another region to explore again. Well, here we go. You go ahead and go on your trip. Oh, no, you're just going to wait here, actually. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? There's always more rats. What can I expect? Not too many, perhaps, this time. This is around the time they should probably wind down, because there's just only so much game left. And if you're still getting a bunch of new bone charms at the end of the game, how useful could they be if you can only use them at, like, one mission? Unless they're going to go full crazy and give you super bone charms at the last minute, they can have crazy fun abilities or something. So 3 bone charms, 2 runes, or more specifically 1 rune and 1 shrine. The big thing's going to be trying to figure out which copy of the Duke is the real one, and then figure out how to take him out, possibly non-lethally. How do you non-lethally take down the leader of an entire country is the question. Well, maybe we'll find something damning to broadcast. Because last time, that's how we did it. The guy who did the coup last time and killed our character's mother, we just found evidence that they were behind the entire plague all along. So we threw that on the intercom, and that sort of situation resolved itself. Almost weirdly abruptly, really. But then that wasn't the real end of the game, because then the real villains showed themselves, and then we took them down. But instead of having a creative solution, because the other people I creatively took out by defaming them or branding them in some way, I took out the final villain of the game by just shooting them with 1 sleep dart from across the map, and I'm like, well, I guess that's over with. He's like, Corvo's coming for us, they're gonna get us, oh my god! And then I just shot him once with the dart. It's like, that's it. All gone.
Dust everywhere, no matter what you do.
Boop. Sorry. I can't help it. It's just that I'm playing a video game, and only I'm real and you're not. And I'm kind of a dick about it. That was easy. Alright, I've got all my powers again.
You are alone, but for a few allies.
Oh my god, I missed you. The ability to see everything. No secret shall escape my greedy, greedy, greedy gaze.
It's not funny.
You're not funny. I'm taking all your money. I didn't even see that either. Ha 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 ha. More money. How much do I have now? It's got to be absurd, right? 23.69. Not completely absurd, but it's something. So apparently the Duke is played by the guy who played Kingpin in the new Daredevil, season 1 of the new Daredevil show. And also, or as I remember him, so a lot of people remember him as the, this is my rifle, suicidal character from, Full Metal Jacket. But, so this is the streets we're in. I assume that's where I just landed, and that's the other dock I just saw. So I'm somewhere around here-ish. There's another path that if I turn right, but otherwise the island over here is the Duke's place. So it looks like a pretty small map. So we're definitely not going to have, like, a wander around in the streets and then have a chapter end, then start a new chapter in its place, like we've done twice so far. I think chapters 2 and 6 were both prologue chapters where it's like, here's just a city to run around in, and then the end is that you just leave the city, and then the next chapter is actually the character's location. Let's just take a look around. But yeah, I'll always remember that actor as the guy that played the sugar water alien
Help me if you can.
from
You don't belong here. You're a good one. You know, there's a place near here, in some rocks behind a fountain. People have always left offerings there. That's where I started having those odd dreams.
Oh.
I don't go there anymore, but you might want to check it out.
I think he's hinting at the a location where we can get bone charms or something, which admittedly I can kind of find myself.
Sorcery, they said.
Did not mean to steal his bread. Whoops.
Hit me in the head.
That one's awfully close, though.
See you sometime.
There's no open window up there, though. So, to finish the thought, I always think of him as the sugar water alien from Men in Black. Men in Black 1. He's the creepy, like, cockroach alien character that's the villain of the entire movie. Is the same guy who's playing the villain of this game. And also played the villain of Daredevil. He apparently plays villains a lot. He even plays a character that ends up slightly villainous by the end of Full Metal Jacket. Or by his end of Full Metal Jacket, at least. That was one way to sneak in without getting noticed by the guard. Oh my goodness. All these ivory things. The ivory scrimshaw. There's one. Hardiness. Maximum health increased. Alright, I'll go for it. Even more so. It's a whale sculpture? Octopus? I can't believe I said whale. Oh, there's the open window. Oh, it's way up here. That's why I couldn't see it. I was gonna say, I kind of looked for an open window and didn't see one. It was a lot higher than expected. There's 2 charms that way. Rune that way. Where's the shrine? I assume the shrine is the one is what he was talking about, where people make offerings. There it is. I should probably double back for the other locations first before I press forward too much. Although I have a bad sense of direction for which way I'm facing on the map I saw earlier. I'm still emitting a shockwave whenever I fall for a great distance.
See you sometime.
Anything for display? I think they're just cages and stuff. So there's 2 up there. Not a ton of guards around here. They're mostly off in the distance by the light wall. Wanted, Minty Blanchard. Really? Citizens of Karnaca, the Howlers are not your friends. Minty Blanchard wanted for the Grand Guard for various crimes and gang-related activities. Right, yeah, she's Tattoo Girl that we smuggled a body for in Chapter 2? Getting up there would be useful, but that's electrified, so we have to be careful about this. Some broken safes and back paths. I was wondering what it was going to do because it said use. I'm like, what?
The watchtower spotted someone.
Oh shit. Okay. New possibility to worry about. There's magical watchtowers that track you down in the distance. That was a new one for me. At least, I mean, it hasn't happened to me before in this game. And if it wasn't the first game at all, it was such a long time ago that I don't remember it happening.
I wonder what I'm dealing with.
Ah.
Did I imagine that? No.
All clear. Well, we're ghosting for now. Not a proper ghost. We've already been spotted once, but whatever. I haven't knocked somebody out yet. I just stole from her pocket and took off. That always feels good. Oh. There's people up here, though, that are probably not going to be friendly. Yep, those are guards.
It's impossible to get good help these days. Sometimes I think I'll just do it myself. But then again, I have such a twingy back.
Good help for what, I wonder? Also, I haven't done a single save this mission. Let's just get that train rolling. Ooh. Do you mind if I do? Wasn't really going for that. So the bone charm's upstairs, and there's one right over there too. Don't have a lot of reasons to mess with that place yet. I wonder, is there a black market? If there is, it's not mentioned on the map. Usually one of the bone charms will point me at it, though. I presume there would be one, because I have a lot of money stocked up and haven't had a chance to spend it. So you'd expect them to periodically throw a new one my way. Is there anyone up here? Seems kind of empty. Is that ore? It's a flatbread. That's not a flatbread, it's super bulky. You lied to me. Note to Lucia Pastor's mother. Mother, please, don't be angry and hear me out. I know it's you who have been coming to my apartment to straighten up. I'm sure you mean well, but please stop. Anyway, I've made up my mind to move to the Dust District. That way I can be closer to those I'm helping. For other reasons that reasons too that I won't mention now because of how it might upset you. Anyway, it's unlikely I'll ever return to the Palace District. I'll have someone sell my apartment here along with my furniture. I know this isn't what you wanted for me, but it's who I am. And don't waste any more of your time matchmaking. I do not wish to marry. None of this is meant to make you feel badly. Please, try to understand. All my love, Lucia. Boop, boop, boop. I don't even have to feel bad because somebody's getting rid of this place anyway. Yay! No, I should still feel bad. I'm stealing from people, obviously. Get the clankers off Karnaca streets. Beware a strange sound like a clanking of a factory machine. You might be seconds from an encounter with the latest work of our grand adventurer Kieran Jindosh. I've read that before, haven't I? I totally have. It did not get added to my log because I've read it before. No one seems to be here. There's little items to snatch. Thank you. It's a weird place to keep a bone charm. Robust. Is that another eating related one? Elixirs restore slightly more health. Yes. I like all these healing bonuses I'm getting. Thank you. Is that all we're getting around here? Seems like it. Well, I've gotten most of the things. We have the shrine, the rune, and the bone charm. And which one of these points at the exit? There's the Grand Palace. Oh. This door right here is the only way forward, apparently. Or at least it's mapped, it's marked in such a way. So there's another bone charm over there. Not sure how you gain access to it. Well, oh god. That's what I get. I was like, maybe I'll jump at it and get a chance to, So, yeah, I think I remember those now. I think I remember them being in the last mission of the first game, too. Spotlights that shoot missiles at you. How could I forget? If only I could point this at it. It just doesn't work that way, unfortunately. Which is frustrating. Get behind something! Oh, shit! That's not what I wanted to have happen at all. There. Oh god, they see me. Hi. I just need access. Which is easier said than done. Come on. No, 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 don't drop me. Yay. Got it. Oh, look at that shithole. Just gonna preempt this one a little bit. There we go. That's probably for the best. And in we go. Ew, it still sucks here.
I can tell.
I think that hurt me just now.
You shouldn't have come here.
Oh god.
They need your blood.
That's really unfortunate. Like, just in general. There we go. That's one way to get rid of him. Just light his entire body on fire. Yeah. These places really suck. I'll shoot you out of the sky. I don't give a crap. I'll shoot you guys right out of the sky. Yeah. These places are absolutely miserable. Unacceptable. Stop existing. Thank you. Yeah. Silver. I like silver. Letter from an admirer of Daud. Dear Alfred, I received the book. A good find, but I must admit that I have my doubts regarding the historical value of the work. The Knife of Dunwall, feeling a remorse about killing the tyrant Jessamine. As I write, I am staring at his portrait, and I suspect that that Daud always knew destiny was guiding his hand, firm and unforgiving. Anyway, the book was an entertaining read, so thank you again. Keep sending me all the information you can find about this mysterious figure we both admire. Your friend Claudio. They're admirers of Daud. Oh yeah, there's Daud and the Parabola of Lost Seasons. That's a familiar portrait. And now it's worth money. The Knife of Dunwall, Chapter 3. Daud stared at the blade. The plan had gone perfectly, even better than he could have hoped. In fact, the whole thing had been too easy. But now that was over. He felt hollow, and there was nothing in the world that could fill him again. He knew it with a certainty that scared him. Billy called from the next room. Boss? Leave me, he nudged. The door closed before she could say anything else. He trusted her more than any of them, but he didn't feel like talking. Cleaning the blood from the blade, he studied the marks it made on the cloth. Royal blood. But it looked the same as any he'd seen before. Weren't the high and mighty supposed to be filled with something different, something better? Daud was tired. No amount of blood could change the way he felt. He didn't drink, as a general rule, and sex had never interested him. He felt a kind of exhaustion that couldn't be soothed away. A smile crept across his mouth. The Knife of Dunwall. Exhausted. And yet, something else. What was it he was feeling exactly? He looked into Jessamine Kaldwin's eyes at the moment her life slipped away, and in that moment, a thought occurred to him. He'd made a mistake. He'd been misled. That kind of thinking was useless. She was just as dead, whether he regretted it or not. But he'd seen his true face reflected in her eyes, seen himself for what he really was, not a renowned assassin, not some great shaper of history, just another playing piece in an unknowable game. That moment, it's the moment where he felt used, where he realized that the whole thing was sort of out of his control. Look at these weird. It's weird seeing them sort of propped up everywhere. There's the rune in here. You're coming up here. Don't need that. There's a few things worth grabbing in here, but here they come.
What a bunch of degenerates.
Do they have access to this room? Oh, not right now. It's blocked. Convenient. It's blocked, and it has that was bread. I thought that was the core of one of the hives. Just curious to see if they'll break through or not. Nope. Didn't work. So we found someone who cares about Daud. Interesting background detail. Not much else to do here. There should be something else nearby. Let's see. There's one bone charms over there. Can I get in that room? Not from this side. Oh.
Somebody's seen something. Now we're all on edge. My heart can't take much more of this.
So that's where I need to go next. Or it's one of the places I need to go to. Should I explore this place more or head out? Let's see. This points the direction I need to go in. Is there an open window? Can't use these. Nope. I do kind of want to check out upstairs. A concern, of course, is whether or not the others are going to be a problem.
Huh? What?
Huh? What? What, huh? Huh? No! You're here to kill me, aren't you? What? No! A+ acting. Thank you. That undoes the mistake of getting, I think, Springtrap razored by myself. I think the amount of level there is to explore is disproportional to the number of runes and charms there is to get. I think there's actually way more level.
Pins and needles. Jumpy as anything.
This will let me undo one of the gates, which is not a terrible idea, but if I'm going to do that...
Always claiming they've seen a
Well, I might be able to just go for it, actually.
I say it's a false alarm.
There, it's turned off and no one even saw me. There's bullets if I want them, but I usually am doing fine on those. He's got an ammo pouch I could go after.
Hear some thunder or something? Honestly, I won't jump with the littlest things.
Let's get moving now. Okay. So there's a shrine somewhere in this vague direction. Just gotta be careful with my descent. Thankfully that's there to help me. Or not. No, I landed on it. Oh! Hi!
What? Somebody's not feeling well.
Somebody's not feeling well? From what? I didn't do that. I haven't knocked anyone out yet, I don't think. Oh yeah, I haven't knocked anyone out yet. That's rare for me. This place is trapped, so let's be real careful. This place is covered in traps. Howl bolts, Sattermeyer, some more money, another map or something. Open air means we have insects flying around. Getting singing in the background. A lot of howler dust. It seems like this is a howler base. It's full of, I think was that howler bolt? Yeah, howler bolts and howler dust are here. Bosses beware. When we're screwed we multiply. But there's nothing else here. It's just those traps.
Esoteric clues, a crumbling black city, an outcast found, father of monsters
are in bloom. Let's organize an outing.
A boy with no shoes, he fell to their hands, to cage and abused.